Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for February the 13th, 2024. Taz, if you're serious, go to the doctor, go to the hospital right now. Seriously, do you need us to do something? Let me jump into Discord here. Taz, do you need to go to the hospital?
Yeah, do you need to go to the hospital? No. I feel like that.
Oh my! You had me so scared when you said that.
No. It's
okay.
Men over exaggerate stuff.
Okay. Yes.
So when we get the sniffles, we're like, "Oh my God, we're dying."
Yeah, I actually do know that. Okay. So putting this in perspective, my son's, I'm going to say friend, it's hard to describe the relationship, but a friend had the sniffles about a week ago and died on Saturday.
What?
Yeah. Something happened, the sniffles got worse and worse, but it wasn't until he collapsed, they rushed him to the hospital and he was in septic shock and he died. Yeah, and it's like, so yeah, if you got the sniffles, go to the doctor. Chris, is it better for the audio?
Yeah, I had forgotten to mute the stream before Mom died.
Okay.
So it all went a little bit.
Yeah, Chris, they're going to do an autopsy and figure out exactly what happened. But this is a young guy, like 30s, young 30s, just got married, has a new baby. And, that's... I will be posting a GoFundMe for his family because he was big in their gaming community. So if, anybody's in that same gaming community, they have raised some money for the funeral. But, all of a sudden being a single mom at 30-something with a new baby, wow. Blech. So needless to say, when you said you're dying, I'm like, no. And Fifi's going, yes, that too. Well, as long as Taz isn't dying for the moment, we're good. We're good. Whew. So how's everybody else doing this morning? Chris, you doing okay today? Are your ears better now?
What happened to your ears?
Because when I flipped on Discord, we were getting the feedback from your audio.
Oh,
and mine.
Yeah.
And my first thought was I'd left the audio on from when I was listening to the intro. Because I usually listen in just to make sure my volumes are at least decent. So apparently tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
That's tomorrow.
Is that a universal thing or is that just an American thing?
The one time I kinda got to celebrate Valentine's Day.
I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day since I was in 4th grade. Excuse me. Alfie, stop that.
So I should start by saying it's not a normal thing in Norway.
It's
not like something people go out of the way to do. It's a cute thing to do, but when I got to the one time where I had my chance to do a proper Valentine's Day, it's kind of spent.
My husband and I never did anything because we have something else that we normally do in March, and I'm like, if we're going to do this, let's just spend more money in March and do our thing together then. And he was like, oh, that's a good idea, so that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
But, so we were thinking about getting a pizza Sunday night, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that at Super Bowl. All the pizza places will be jammed. Okay, fine. Let's go out Wednesday night. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Everybody will be jammed. Ugh. So way too busy. So
It's not like it's not like it's a thing like Valentine's Day. Boats are gonna be jammed or stuff like that in Norway.
well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Chris says, I don't know anything about Valentine's Day. It's Lara Croft's birthday and release date for Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remasters. And today is Friday, so I have off till Monday to play the crap out of them. And by the way, good morning, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave saved my life yesterday. He nicely called me as I was driving back from Bloomington, Illinois to Indiana, which is a 3-hour drive, and chatted with me for the long, horrible, dreary section, so I was able to stay wide awake and not go off the road and die. So thank you, Mr. Dave. Appreciate that.
That's nice.
Plus, it was really nice to talk to him. Well, do you guys have anything you need to do today? I have a whole bunch of space damage.
Um,
And of
I
course,
did only half an hour ago, so that's for anything actually.
let me see. I've got plasma damage, polaron damage, and disruptor damage. My plasma ship is my Romulan Klingon. My polaron ship,
Just grab a turret of each, and let's do an elite patrol, and you'll be done with all of them by the time we're done.
I have a ship dedicated to each power type, but each damage type. But in this case, 2 of them are Klingons. I'm trying to think, what can I throw together to go do this stuff? Let's see. Chris has plasma and kinetic, and Voth ships wherever, so we could go do aftermath. But let me go see if I can throw some stuff onto a Federation ship. It's an Id. Good morning, Id.
Good morning.
And the squeaky door of idness.
How are y'all?
I'm good. How are you doing today? Okay. That says something.
I am dying.
Yeah, Taz is dying. Scared the heck out of me when he said that. Let's see. Let's take... So I've got a polaron ship. If I can throw some plasma on here, I will be good. Do I have any plasma? Oh, I do have... Oh! I've got some Viridian plasma. But it's account bound on equip. But do I want to do that? No. I don't know that I want to make that ship my... Fine. I'll just grab different ships as I need them. That's all there is to it. Well, let's see. Let me team up some people here. Ed, are you playing today or just chatting with us?
I think I'm just chatting.
Okay. Always good to have you just chatting. How about if we start with little Nasorden Aftermath as a patrol so we can get Chris's Voth ships?
What's the fault?
The patrol is Aftermath. If you're in the all patrols, it's the very first one. Which would...
Ooh.
And let's go on advanced.
Uh-oh. That might not be valid anymore.
Oh?
Yeah, I was in with Elite before you said that.
Oh, with the same issue? Or with the same mission? Aftermath?
Yeah.
What's your cooldown?
I'm inside with you.
Oh, you're... Okay.
I'm not saying my difficulty is Elite, so it will override.
That's okay. I don't care about going higher. Go ahead and launch whenever you're ready there, Chris.
How the hell spawned today?
They are troublesome. They decided last night would be a fine night to not let me sleep. This is after Mr. Dave got me safely home. I was ready to just lie down, and they're like, okay, my son came over and took care of them last night. Let us go attack these things. And they decided the only place they could sleep after such an exhausting day was the middle of the bed with all the blankets. I was so cold. So 4 o'clock rolled around and it was time to get up, and they're comfortable on the bed. I had no desire to leave, and I'm like, I'm leaving just so I can go down and turn on the heat. I was walking around with my winter coat on until the heat kicked in. I try and sleep with the heat as low as possible, because heating a 2-story house is just not necessary when you're asleep.
The boar can mount resistance. How quaint.
How are you doing on your ships, Chris?
Oh, at least one of the ships was from my big bad Borgie bundle idea.
Big bad.
made it to the.
We'll make our way to a base to complete repairs.
It will be the first anniversary, I think. Which is kind of sad, actually.
Say that again, Taz?
The 14th anniversary is gonna be the first anniversary I skip.
More inferior specimens to clean up.
You mean for the ships? They'll be around for a while. You can always get them later if you want them. If for some reason it turns out to be what you need. I didn't get the third.
We still have to get the stats though, so they might have amazing stats.
Well, I didn't get the 12th anniversary until a couple of months ago because I needed a costume out of it, or maybe it was the 13th. But I didn't buy it for the ships. I bought it later, and then I waited for it to go on sale.
I still don't have the 13th, and I'm like, I don't really see anything in there I need.
I think which one had Beverly's uniform or Beverly's costume?
I believe that's 13.
Okay, so it was 13. I waited till I realized that's the only way I could get her costume without spending a crazy amount of money. I mean, it was still a crazy amount of money, but to just buy the costume would have cost as much as buying the whole package.
Yeah.
How about that? Right.
But nearly $200 for a single costume. Yeah, no, I'd rather eat.
Yep. I totally understood that. Okay, I'm going to put you down because I can't feel my leg anymore. Oh, there you go. So I got my Polaron damage. Yay. I think when it was on sale, the package was, what, like 130 or 120? Half price, whatever half price was. But like so many things, I haven't done anything with that yet because, gosh darn it, I have no time in my life anymore. Which is one reason that we're only going to have 3 shows in the evening for a little bit, so I've got time to start boxing up stuff and hauling it down to the garage. And now that I've gotten committed to moving, the temperature's dropped down to the 20s, so it's cold out there. Just dragging everything around is cold. All right, let's see if I've got a ship that's got some plasma or disruptor. Woof woof! I heard a woof woof.
Yeah, that's the dogs next door.
Ooh.
They are hellspawn, but not the good kind.
Aw. Poor Hellspawn. Let's see.
They've ended many of Cat's lives, and I've even taken a few snips at my daughter, and yeah, I'm
That's not good. Let's see what this ship's got. This ship has got AP. That's not what I want. Swear I have a Federation ship that's got disruptors, and I can't remember who it is. Actually, I think I do know who it is. It's this ship that I just returned. I have a ship with disruptors. That's Federation. What shall we do? Tess, is there anything you'd like to do? We got... Good morning, Lord Zex. Boy, I've got to get those colors fixed. That was in dark green. I could only see the first few letters there. Good morning, Lord Zex. How are you?
I'm okay with it.
Should see where I'm at here. Well, I'm done here, 2100. Yay! One of those got done. Why is tonight going to be crazy, Lord Zex? I'm glad to hear you're fine. Let's see, it's the 13th, so it's what? It's Mardi Gras today? Is that right? Or is that next week? I think that's today. 10 forward. Why is 10 forward going to be crazy?
Oh, because of the backlash over the ship bundle.
What backlash?
People are out for blood, it seems, over the lacklusterness of the ship of the
They don't have to buy it.
I know. I keep telling them that. But you know this fandom. It's ridiculous.
So, if I'm reading this right, they included the Tal Shiar ship in the Wolf 359 bundle?
Yep.
Ah. Well, yeah, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. Personally, I would have.
Because that adapted Tal Shiar ship feels like a joke. There's nothing useful about it.
Yeah,
Kale has got to be making bank, because that's the only way I'd put up with such, nonsense from a community.
If I did some research on it when I was applying for the position with Dika, and in the States, a community manager might be making $150,000 a year, generally. Yeah. Which, considering he lives in California, that's not much.
No, but he's living in California, and he's not an actor level kind of, personality, so he doesn't have the same cost of living.
This is true, but my guess is it goes a lot less further. Less further? It doesn't go as far as you would think it would. I mean, here in Chicago, 150 is decent, but you couldn't live in Chicago with that kind of income. At least not in a decent neighborhood, unless you had roommates. Now, maybe his wife works, and that would change things a lot. But in Indianapolis, 150 makes bank big time. Big time.
At least the good thing is, since COVID, his job is remote.
Yeah.
So he could go anywhere.
So which Tal Shiar ship is it?
Give me a sec. I have it as I got it as my first meta event ship.
The one, Tal Shiar adapted.
Yeah, it's where is it?
Warbuild? No. Well, for the life of me, remember the name of that ship. Tal Shiar adapted. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, here it is. Tal Shiar adapted destroyer.
There we go.
Oops. That disappeared on me. I'm not seeing anything about it in Google. It doesn't look... I would have expected if people were really burned about it, they would be talking about it, but I'm not seeing anything here. I see one from 6 years ago from Z Films. But there's no current comments going up.
Give me a sec.
Let's see here. There we go. I found something.
There you go. First released back in, first released February 14th, 2017.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like people are super happy about it. Just reading through the comments here.
It's
Well,
a bit outdated, and a lot of the stuff on it is tied to Tal Shiar ships.
Well, somebody points out here in Reddit, didn't they say something similar last time when they added the special Mirror Crossfield, and then they caved in and gave them a really special ship?
Yeah, but that only works if, that was original plan. It's a bad idea to make your fan base and your player base angry at you.
Yeah.
Just to go, oh look, we have this too. It's like, surprise. It's like, no.
Yeah, well, apparently they've done that several times here.
Yeah. It's either their marketing people are stupid, or they haven't learned their lesson that we don't like those kind of games.
Yeah. You have to wonder, maybe they throw it out there just to test the waters and go, nope, they're not going to go for that one.
Yeah, no, it definitely comes off as the how far can we get away with BS?
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Lord Zex points out that Kel isn't just the community manager for Stowe, he's also the manager for Champions and Neverwinter. This is true, though. Is Champions doing anything these days? I haven't seen any references to it in a long time. But then, I don't pay too much attention to it. Well, I wasn't planning on getting the 14th unless there's something really amazing in there, so I'm not too worried. I'll wait to see what it actually comes out as, and it'll probably be a matter of, next time it's on sale and I have something in there I want. If there is anything. But I don't always buy the anniversary packs.
There's I'm not going to say a pretty good chance, but there's precedents that some streamers might be getting copies to give away.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
Like I said, it's happened before.
I've never gotten one.
No, but what? I want to say Q, Trizander, and maybe a couple others.
I'm crushed. Endeavor. Okay, well, shows you where I rate. Oh well.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to ask. Like, drop Kale a line going, hey, is there something we can do to give away a copy?
I could do that. I try not to ask him for too many favors.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've worn out my goodwill.
He has done a lot of stuff for us, actually. Speaking of that, we have still got some Star Trek Online Eagle Moss minis that we will be giving away at DNICon. All right, I will send him a message, but boy, I'm the most uncomfortable person with asking for things.
Same.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, if you want to give it to me, that's great. But I don't know that they're going to need the good press, but it was a poor decision to announce something that isn't a great bundle. What do you mean it blows for Trek stuff? I don't know what you mean, so please elucidate. Okay, I have to look up something here for Lexers. Did somebody leave us or somebody join us?
Join us.
Good morning, Joshua.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are we all doing?
We are trying to find some Iconian Tech locations for... Which one are we looking for? Afterlife. I don't even see Afterlife listed as Iconian Tech.
Wait. Which faction?
KDF.
See, if you've done all the probes on a Federation or Romulan, you don't need to go back on the other two recruits and do them. The reason why I know this is because I've just done the other two factions.
Yeah, but he still wants to know where it is. That doesn't change anything. I don't even see that mission listed here. For that matter, I don't even remember the mission Afterlife. Does anybody remember the mission Afterlife?
Isn't that the Nimbus mission where you go into that bar thingy?
Yeah, that's
oh,
that's
the
the
one
that takes
they
the gates to get.
I don't see it having Iconian Tech in it. It's actually a good episode. I remember it, but this one was remastered when they redid something, wasn't it? Yeah, when they added Tanavik to it. Okay, so let's go this way then.
Let me log into my Delta Recruit real quick,
Okay.
Federation.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Because I know I've done this one. So.
Let's see, I have to go jump onto... I'm going to break the team for just a moment here, so I can go in there, and we'll reteam in a moment. Who have I...
Wait.
What?
I think he's talking about one of the really early missions.
Mm-hmm.
where you have to go to Greffel.
Right. That's Afterlife.
And I distinctly remember there was no Iconian tech in Greffel. Because I just recently finished that.
Well, I'm looking at my Klingon. That was my Delta recruit. Let me go through and see. Don't. Oh, come on. Where's my little doodly doo thing? There it is. That thing. That thing right there. Okay, so. The hunt is on. Manhunt. Bringing down the house. Mars, Bringer of War. 2 of them. Destiny. Afterlife. There is one in Afterlife, yeah. Find Iconian tech on Borth. It is in there someplace.
It just, I did not go. I didn't specifically look for the Iconian tech. When I was doing the Klingon recruit, you know, the Delta recruit.
The Iconian tech is in the room before you enter the disco. There is like a tiny hallway you can walk behind. At the end of the mission, you will be asked to go there. It will open up, and then you find Iconian tech. I just remember.
Let's see. Let's try this. Episodes Fakiri Return, Afterlife, Replay.
I bring word from Emperor Kalis. The Fakiri are on the move, and he believes an attack
If I
on
pick
Borth
this
will happen
up.
soon.
Oh yeah, I can't do it on this character because I have to do it on my one of my other characters. Some pack.
So, Taz, where do you think it is?
You know, right before you, when you enter the stronghold, there is like a line to get into the disco.
No, but that's not Afterlife, is it? That's Partisans.
Oh,
There's only 2 who are going into the stronghold. Those are both on Nimbus. This one is down on, I have no idea. It's in Borth, I think. And of course, it's so slow to load today. I'm kind of worried because when I move, I have to change ISPs. And I'm very concerned that I won't have good internet there. Though in this day and age, how can you not have good internet every place? I mean, in the cities, at least. Does anybody notice that Harry's nose is slightly different between Harry and the Borg King Harry?
I was not going to mention it, but
You
now
did notice it,
say
right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm looking at that picture, it's like, that's not Harry. The nose is different. Let's see if I can do this really quick here.
Disconnect from the key art and the.
Well, I wonder if they did it intentionally to keep people from me going, hey, that's Harry, before they play the mission. Is there a reason I don't have shields on? Because I like adventure games, apparently.
Ooh. I got interesting endeavors today.
What have you got today?
Undine ships for 5. Ball ground for 20. And Tinkethi ships for 30.
Ooh.
In the battle zone.
Oh, in the battle zone. That's not as much fun.
Considering the fact I overpower that zone with my main, so it doesn't really bother me as much.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. It's not that hard. It's just time consuming versus, the universal being the dance thing. That takes, what, a whole minute at most? And you get better rewards for it?
I could just re-roll that one.
When does the PDF recruit start?
Thursday.
50.
Thursday along with the new event. Because I don't have enough stuff to do every day between the event and everything else. Thank you very much.
Have you heard about the new changes to the event campaign?
Yes, of course. That is exciting news.
Well, that means you'll be getting 3 ships instead of the usual 1 or 2.
It depends on how you play your game, if you're smart.
Yeah.
Wait to use your lobby till stuff's on sale. You can at least get 4 ships. And if you play your game really right, you can get 5 ships. If you need ships, of course. I need ships like I need a hole in the head.
I was thinking of using the lobby to get some consoles for some of my tunes. That's how I was going to use my lobby.
Lord Zex, hang on a minute. I'm busy killing these, and I'm the only person we've got in-game at the moment who can do that. Let me stop that ship. I will come over there and get you. Ah! Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. Wow, Discord just shut down on me. There we go.
My Norway hits hard.
Zex, I'm not seeing you in the quarantine. What's going on here? I don't see anybody in quarantine at the moment, Lord Zex. Let's get back into that. There. Quarantine. Nobody's in quarantine at the moment. Oh, there you are. But rules. There you go. You weren't showing up in quarantine. How interesting is that? There you go. You are now a fearless ally. Jump in and join us. Okay, let me get back to shooting these ships so I can see if I can find this for Lexers. And I will ask Pi why my quarantine list isn't filling up right now. Oh, okay, he found it. Well, fine, then I can leave this. Good. Whew, now I don't have to do that again. Yay! So where was I? I was there on my Klingon, on my Vulcan. Alright, so let me team up some folks here and we can go do stuff. Taz? Chris? I'd invite Joshua, but he's already doing something.
Just having a difficult time just staying alive right now in this mission.
Which one are you doing?
Wolf 359 on a lower level, on a lesser gear character.
Ah, that would do it.
It's definitely fun.
It's always fun. Well, I need to do some disruptor damage. Chris and Taz, would you like to do something spacey?
Yeah.
What would you like to do? I love the...
Starbase 1?
Pardon?
Defense of Starbase 1?
Sure, sounds good. Chris, that sound good to you? Defense of Starbase 1? What is secondary? Okay. Actually, while I'm standing here, wonder if I have any plasma. Oh, I do have some plasma.
You know, the protostar faces do look good when they're firing.
Good, I threw out 2 plasma beams, and let's see how that goes. See if I can't maybe get 2 done here.
Borger's got another ship in tractor beam. I had it in a tractor beam.
Am I having an earthquake there? No, I'm standing so close to that one Omega. It gets a little nerve-wracking when I'm doing this. Not that I would do this at work, but if I just happened to be at work and it just happened to be doing the Omegas while I was doing other stuff and I was clicking on the begin and collect Omegas,
Listen up.
I can ignore it, but if I'm actually doing it, I have to move. But it's the position of the Omegas. I have to scooch a little bit to get away from that. So who else have we got here? We've got Rozier, and we've got either Hottie or Hoti. Hopefully it's Hottie, because that's cute.
Here they come. We're cutting the feedback of non-essential personnel on civilians.
That said, Chris, we have actually had an earthquake here, which was kind of interesting. Middle of the States is not what you would consider to be earthquake territory, and yet we do have a quite major fault here. Apparently it does something major every couple of 100 years, but every now and then things will fall off the walls and you'll hear a weird sound. And the first time it happened, my husband said, "Oh, it's an earthquake." And I'm like, "Yeah, right, I've lived here 50 years, we've never had an earthquake." It was an earthquake. And then we had aftershocks for the next couple of days. I was sitting in my office and I felt my chair rolling back and forth, like the whole building was swaying. It was a very weird sensation.
I've never experienced one. But
It's
kind of hard to have earthquakes in Norway. All mountain.
well, I didn't think we'd have them in the Midwest, and and only two of us in the building when it happened noticed it. The one that happened at home was at like 2 in the morning, and the sound, there was a huge crashing sound,
More arrive.
and I assumed like the television had fallen off the wall or something.
Reading some heavier ships incoming.
But no, it was just the earth falling apart underneath us. Not something valuable like my TV breaking. Which reminds me, I should get earthquake insurance on the new house. Just in case.
The evacuation ship is working. Give them cover.
That was fun.
This is fun too.
Even considering the fact that most of the team was pretty average at best.
Which one were you doing? 359?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it becomes luck of the draw whether you've got a strong team with you or just people doing their dailies.
Yeah.
And today is one of those days when I'm doing the Omega for the daily, just because it's going to hit during the middle of the workday. And we have an ad
Yeah.
running.
You know where I could get 20 ball ground?
20 board ground, go to Defura. That's the easy way. The not easy way is we could do Into the Hive, because we know Chris loves to do ground, Borg.
No, I was thinking the Mirror Jupiter Station, the Jupiter Station
We could do-
mission.
Yeah. It's the patrol one, right?
Yep.
Yep. You can do it that way.
Oh, that's my preferred way of doing it. Of getting Borg.
For me, it's whatever's the easiest. The thing I hate about Jupiter Showdown... Oh, Jupiter Showdown's better. It's the Into the Hive and a couple of the other ones, because the wait to get into it is just... we don't need a minute to get ready for it. We're pretty much set. Though it
That's
is...
why I just... That's why I just love jumping in this and just getting the Borg and then just jumping out.
Yeah, it's not worth the 15 marks in my opinion.
No, but it's worth just to get the Borg done.
Oh yeah,
To
yeah.
get the Endeavour box.
Evacuation ship is launching.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you on that. It's just I don't play it all the way through because I don't really need to do all that for 15 marks.
Here come the
Yeah.
ship. Keep fighting.
We did a defunct ISE last night with Endeavour.
Ah,
Oh boy.
what did you guys do?
Well, put it this way, the ISE was lagging that badly
Oh,
that my tanking numbers were crap.
well, yeah, when you're lagging, numbers aren't going to be any good.
I am now Endeavour rank 613.
Ooh. I have not been doing my endeavors on my alt account lately. Too much real life.
Yeah.
This is going...
Was it elite or advanced?
Say that again?
Was it elite or advanced?
This one? Advanced. This is by no stretch of the imagination a strong ship. I wasn't going to try Elite on it. I mean, I realize this is the easy one to do on Elite.
Where would be the best place to do some Undine ships?
Undine ships would be Undine space in the sphere space. How many do you have to do?
Only for 5.
Oh yeah, I won't bother with doing anything. Fancier than that, you can go in there, get your 5 and be out in a moment.
But I'll just travel there via sector space. Usually that's how I get to Gongra.
Well, if you want to travel to sphere space the easy way, just do sphere.
The star.
I was going to say Sphere of Influence gets you to Romulan space, and it's just, a moment over there. That's my shortcut.
Yeah, step between the stars takes you straight to the Dyson Sphere Gateway.
Then I've learned a new one today.
We've told you this in the past and you've just blanked it off.
Yep, I sure have. That's the way my brain works some days.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I've realized my brain doesn't function.
Don't know how much longer we can keep up with this kind
There is some people who will not admit that. And there's some people who just don't grow up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so getting back here to Vlugta Mining. Let's see if I go into space or if I go back to ground. I go back to space. By the way, I should see if I got my 2 damages. I think I probably did. Yeah, I got all my damage.
I now have the elite versions of the Valkyrie fighters.
So, Chris.
They are definitely interesting.
So, Chris, no shaking, but you come over here. See if I can make it shake again.
You know you could disable the shaking.
Oh, I know that. But I can do it 2 easy ways. One is to just move. Then my life's a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shake thing to my brain, except when I'm trying to focus. But I don't care about that because I do it with I'm doing real work on my desk and just clicking over there every now and then to reset the game. I have 10 minutes left. What shall we do?
I've rebuilt my salvage pot, by the way.
Thank you, Chris. Chris says pew pew. Well, yeah, we're definitely doing pew pew.
Which starbase one did you just do?
Defense of.
I was about to say, how about we just do the other one? Just for the fun of it.
We can do that. Let me set up a team here.
I could do the other two endeavors in a bit. You know what I mean? They're not exactly interesting, but I could do them later.
Let's try that again there. Taz and Chris, I didn't break the team correctly before leaving, so you two are still teamed. So if one of you would like to invite me and Joshua, we can do it the easy way.
I need to click leave button, but it's not letting me.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, there we go. All right, let me invite you.
I have a very important question. Lexington or Norway?
We've already talked about this.
No, for the ship I'm going to command.
Oh,
Through this next
Norway. Norway. I want to see it in action. After all this conversation, I want to see it.
TFO. Okay. With the elite Valkyries?
That would be good, yes.
Okay. I'm in the Norway.
I can receive invite.
I just re-invited you.
Thank you.
I'm definitely going to have to post a build on this.
Yes, you are.
Let me get the... And then Dartman will just nick it and build one on her ship as well.
It's not nicking it. It's an homage. It's, appreciating what a good job you've done.
Okay, let's get that sorted. That's that. Stations. This is not a torpedo build like I would normally put it on it, but I put a beam build on it for you.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll queue this up.
You can queue it up.
Oh, okay.
I'll be building this for a little bit longer than what we have available.
We have queued. Let's see. Hopefully it'll grab us one person to do it. Providing it queues up. Oh, there we go. Wee woo.
We were.
Wee woo. And here we go.
Ooh, so far this is looking good. But it does take advantage of the trifluoride torpedo, though.
Yeah, but that's such a nice torpedo. Borg King had been away from the game for a couple of weeks and wasn't aware of the trifluoride. And he's like, should I take this? Yeah! Yes, my man. My dude, take that weapon.
Not now, 10 dentists approve.
Yeah, exactly. Who has joined us? I heard a gleep. It's Lord Zax. Hi! Except you're muted. But come and join us anyway. Demute yourself and come join us.
I was working in a French street the other day, but he was still conducting it, so I did it.
Your voice is a little low. Let me see if I can do anything from my side.
Hey, Zax.
Hey, Josh.
Oh,
Been
now
a
I can
minute
hear
since
you.
we last spoke.
Well, it's been a while since you've been in other channels.
You mean Endeavor's channel?
Well, yeah.
Well,
He's a
considering-
good member there.
Considering he's never in his other voice channels, it's pretty hard to be in there.
I have to ask this, Lord Zex, where are you from?
UK, too.
Yeah, okay, I kind of meant something a little more specific.
Wales.
Oh, okay. I always try and place regions for voices. My mother-in-law was from Yorkshire.
Yeah, I don't have a typical Welsh accent.
You do not. But every now and then, even though she'd been in the States for like 70 years, you could still hear it pop out in her voice. And it was so interesting. But she always considered herself from London because that's where she was raised for the first 5 years. Then during World War II, they took as many kids as possible up to the north to get them into safer areas, and she picked up the accent and was with her the rest of her life.
your accent is the part of your environment, so you speak like the people that you're surrounded with.
Oh, absolutely.
It happens.
I have a friend from Germany who was based in just outside of Detroit, Michigan. And I'm originally from Michigan. And every now and then, through his German accent, you would hear little bits of speech patterns that are distinct to Detroit. Occasionally go over. I'd go over to him and like, Ralph, that's Michiganian that you're speaking. And he's like, oh, didn't I tell you I'm from Detroit? No, but you sound like it through this very thick northwestern German accent.
With the occasional slip of Detroit.
Yes. Well, there's certain speech patterns everybody has, and terms and phrases in ways that we speak that are unique to the area. So if you're from my area of Michigan and you wanted something from the other side of the table, it would be, pass me over the table the salt. So
Even though that sounds backwards to me, but there we go.
it's just what they said. For whatever reason, that's what we would say.
Interesting.
And it's southwestern Michigan. It's something if you're out there and you happen to say it, everybody would understand it. Nobody would look at you funny. Go to Chicago and you say it, and people give you a funny look. They'd still pass you over the table with salt, but you'd get a funny look. Oh, I forgot this one's a little bit more blow up the ships, isn't it? Where the ships will blow up. Not that that seems to be an issue today. So how are you today, Lord Zex?
Not too bad. Currently having a conversation with Endeavour about the anniversary bundle while he's in work.
Yeah.
Good morning,
The
Wolfie.
last ship was not worth. Yeah, I understand it. But people was thinking it was going to be the Parliament. The Romulan adapted destroyer.
Well,
The Tau CR.
I do agree that it doesn't fit the motif of the Wolf 359, so why did they throw it in?
But it is in part with the Borg theme.
Because it's an adapted ship?
None of the other ships lined up with that.
Yeah.
But you could say that the 25th century versions are Borg technology.
Yes, but they're also iterations on the ships that were at 4359, just being redesigned.
No, I see what you're saying. Good morning, Wolfie.
Like, Endeavour just asked me how I'd fix the bundle. I went at the Parliament and the Akira to fill out the Federation.
Ooh, the Akira would be
359
nice. The Akira would be a nice addition. I like that ship.
I think we should get an updated version of the 25th century Akira. Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't think that was even in the works, but just add it to the bundle. Make it a skin. Who cares? Just something. Put some items in there that are unique to the 359 feel, and pray it doesn't go off the rails. I'd even wouldn't say no to the Parliament after seeing the Tau Shell Destroyer show up.
Yeah, several people have mentioned the Parliament. And have been since the beginning, thinking it would be in there.
And it'll be the first lower decks in the Zen store.
First lower decks account wide.
Yup.
How I wouldn't even say no to a Miranda.
I like Mirandas.
Another Miranda variant, anyone?
I'd rather that than Tau Shell Destroyer.
Or how about another Nebula variant? Is that two nacelle variant? There are four nacelle variants, sorry.
Can't go into detail, but that won't be happening anytime soon.
Go a little bit close on that one.
I mean, you just make it a hangar pet and use the save engineering hull, it'd be fine. Oh, a detachable frigate, because I think that's what it actually was.
Raiding an incoming queue! We need to stop it! Hold the line!
I mean, I love the look of the new ships, but we can't see anything of the Chekhov so far. But the top, I like the look of the top, and the saucer's a unique shape at least.
Getting slightly off topic, I was playing 359 yesterday, and the Constance is in there, which fits in with the whole Picard canon. But it occurred to me, they really ought to have that be the, get in there and rescue that one escape pod. I think that would be such a nice touch, because there was only the one. Wasn't there only the one that escaped?
Mm-hmm.
That is something that's not in the TFO, and I think it would be a nice touch, and I'm surprised they didn't include it. Because it gets shot up, and then it just basically, in that last sequence, moves to the side while you go off for the spheres. But it would have been good for that to be the last one, and you have to pick up that for, I don't know, as a requirement for an elite. But something, dedicated to that one thing. In any case, it's a little after 7. I have to go to work, so I can afford to keep doing this for a while. Or not. Yeah, I like getting a paycheck. It's kind of nice. Well, here's something that doesn't happen too often. My away team actually is inside of Paradise City. How cool is that?
Oh yeah, I can teach you later on how to do that.
Oh, well, clearly I found a way to do it. All right, everybody, I'm going to head out of here and go walk the Hellspawn and go get me a coffee, because it's Coffee Tuesday. So I will be back tonight about 7 o'clock, if you guys want to join us.
And you'll be receiving the Norway build.
Oh, that would be lovely. Yes, well, maybe we'll play with that tonight. I know 10 Forward will be on tonight, so it'll be a quiet show. So if you want to watch 10 Forward and listen to 10 Forward while still doing some pew-pew, we will be around. But in the meantime, everybody, as they say, stay moopsome.